I want you to think right now what it would be like to be a bat. Just think about that just right now. Just like 10 seconds. Think about how it would be to be a bat. Thomas Nagel's article published in 1974 titled "What is it like to be a bat?" is very popular because of its attack on reductionism and objectivity. I do agree with this article. I agreed with his point that you and I cannot know what it is like for a bat to be a bat. It's one thing to imagine yourself being a bat and using your imagination. I could even imagine my consciousness and who I am transferred into this bat, but I cannot imagine how it is to be a bat, like being a bat. This would be excluding myself from the whole equation. I basically have to imagine something I have never experienced, which is quite hard. As Nagel said, our imagination is tied to our experience. Therefore, our imagination is limited, making it difficult to imagine a bat being a bat. Our own experience provides the basic material for our imagination, whose range is therefore limited. Nagel's conclusion is that you can never fully understand how it is to be a bat unless you are a bat. This goes for other humans or animals. You may be a human and generally understand how humans are, but you can never fully understand how it is to be your mom, your dad, your sibling, or anyone else. Since you are a human, you can imagine this a little bit more clearly, you could say, than being a bat. But to fully understand it, you have to experience it. Descriptions of an experience is not the same as direct experience. Direct experience is more profound, it's full immersions. There's no in-betweenness. It's all there, like you're all in. This example I will now be saying, let's talk about love. Love is hard to describe because it means different things to people. It can feel different depending on the person. It can mean something different depending on the person. I can describe what love is to me, and you'll be able to imagine what I'm describing and what I am telling you, but you will never fully understand it. For you to fully understand what love is, you have to directly experience it. Direct experience of love is love. Descriptions of love is not what love is. Through this article, Nagel attacks reductionism and physicalism to an extent. Both these approaches lean toward finding an object answer for reality and phenomena within reality, discounting subjectivity or the non-physical possibilities of reality. Subjectivity does exist in consciousness because we all have individual consciousness, experiencing things in a subjective way. Although these experiences can be explained in an objective way through science, for example, how pain, emotions, taste, and visual perceptions occur in humans, these can be reduced to how the body creates all these different things. However, how we individually experience these objective things is subjective. Nagel advocates that this subjectivity of consciousness and experience as a whole undermines reductionism. Reality is objective in the sense that things can be broken down to objective facts, as well as base reality being objective and impartial itself. But our individual experience of this objectivity through our consciousness is subjective. How we perceive base reality is subjective, and how we experience objective facts is subjective. Reality is objective and subjective. subjective. If reality was purely just objective, we would basically all be completely one human or one singular entity. Variations wouldn't exist because it's the presence of variations that gives rise to subjectivity. Reality can't be reduced to a single objective component because that component is not reality itself. It's part of it. Whether matter and energy are fundamental blocks to the whole universe and creates everything in the universe, matter and energy are not reality itself because reality is more than the objective. It's the objective, subjective, and everything in between. You can never define reality to a single concept or definition or idea because this would be restricting it. A definition means that you define something as one thing and not something else. Reality is everything though. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next one.